final girl? Alright, let's find out what the final girl is.
Okay, nice. Hopefully they realize the campus closed and try the motel up the road.
Oh, and now
Okay.
it's thunder and lightning.
Okay, Kaitlyn. The rain's been off and on all night. These fuckers know you're in here. They're coming back first chance they get. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Who's even left right now?
Okay. I need to get to a
Is Chris Hackett dead? Alright, so we have to remember Emma's in here somewhere too. Emma's here, Kaitlyn's here. Dylan is a werewolf, God knows where. Nick is a werewolf, God knows where. So if we hear noises in this lodge, it could be Emma. We have to remember that. Vantage point's gonna want me to go up further. But we kind of have free range of the lodge for the first time, so I do want to
put a name to
explore.
a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
So he left his necklace.
Jeez, I see really struggling if they're begging for $1.
I like how she just throws this shit back on the ground. Just meh. I'm done with this. Alright, so that's all that's in here. Found that. This is all nothing.
How long has this guy been here?
No, keep looking. Because
Maybe I
there's
should
another.
keep looking.
Yeah, there's another. She said, let's find a vantage point. There are more stairs up. So I do want to go up, but. Like I said, it's the first time we have real free range of this lodge, so. There's bound to be at least one or two more clues around here somewhere. Oh, more stairs up, okay.
Poor
Rip
Ian.
Ian.
Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Well, hindsight. Sounds about right.
Ian was the name on the collar. So that camp mascot. Interesting.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
Scribe jewelry. I wish I could see the emblem. Maybe I would know. Probably not, but I might.
I remember Mr. H's cheesy-ass announcements. Whoa. Busted.
this doesn't go all the way across. There's this side versus that side.
What's this? Trail cam footage. It's like they're looking for something.
That's one thing that doesn't really make sense to me. Like, yes, they're looking for werewolves, but if Chris Hackett's the only one that's here on the campsite and he himself is a werewolf, why would he have the trail cameras set up? Unless he was using it to track himself. Like, do you have consciousness as a werewolf? Or, like, what happens when you turn? I don't know. Because if you lose consciousness and, like, all your memories as a werewolf... Actually, no. You do lose your memories because Max had no fucking clue what happened while he was a werewolf. So he could set up those trail cameras literally just to keep track of himself and see what the fuck he does as a werewolf. Because if it's not to track werewolves, then why would he need the cameras? Oh, up, 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 up. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'll have our bestie explain it to us. Our bestie, the Hag of Hackett Quarry, still cannot believe that. I did not see that coming at all. I feel like I should have, but... Also, I totally thought there was going to be a better vantage point, but looks like this over here is our only option, so... Now that we've seen everything, let's progress the story. If I can go on the right side and down the right path to get to where it is. Prepare for attack. That means there's gonna be attack. Oh, hello. Oh, they coming down the chimney.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
And now we're gonna change perspectives.
Okay, Emma, just stay cool. Everything's gonna be okay. Just breathe.
Oh, she found the camera room.
What the shit?
Okay, now it's go
What
time. Oh, these motherfuckers are strong. Just gonna jump up and over the side. Be ready. I'm ready for ya. Fucking shoot. We have the gun. We could run. Let's run. And then all of a sudden, when you're showing me the decision, my options, he's not there. I decide to run because I'm like, alright, I have time to run. And then all of a sudden, he's right fucking in front of me, which is just like,
Kaitlyn,
okay.
No. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
What? Well, now we're trapped. Window. Fucking run. Get the gun. Oh, Lord, he coming. Now where are we? Oh, hello. Just fucking shoot it. Let me turn and shoot it. Next time I'm gonna turn and shoot it. Even though it's not silver bullets though, is it? Hide. Always hide, because then it's gonna be a don't breathe and we can nail those easily. Oh, he immediately comes right next to us. I'm kind of surprised Kaitlyn made it out. I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been a don't breathe where it's like, okay, you chose to hide, don't breathe, and then they find you anyway. I thought for sure that was going to be a possibility. I just want to see our path real quick. I did hear that knock, which is terrifying. Kaitlyn had to take her chance. Left to defend. Oh god. Kaitlyn is defending the lodge by herself. Had to take her chances in the kitchen. Don't breathe. See, like you would think for sure it would see us anyway. And it's like, oh, no matter what you do, you're dead because of the choices that got you here. Time to cry in the freezer. Oh, fuck, but now we're trapped. Shit. Did I just kill her by going in the freezer? The best place to cry is the best place to die. Caleb? Motherfucker. I hate that. Best place to cry is the best place to die. Motherfucker! Should've ran. Crying in the freezer sounded too good. So wait. The thing said I failed to overcome Caleb, but you just showed her in the freezer, didn't?
It's been an interesting night, wouldn't you agree?
Usually
The cycle continues, for some at least. I have to admit, you've disappointed me.
I know, I'm sorry.
Not as much as you could have done. We're bonded now, you and I. And though the full moon will come again, and the curse remains, this night is over. Don't
What?
worry. I'll never forget what you did here. But don't you dare ever
That's just it?
foot in Hackett's Quarry again.
That is the most
If
abrupt
I see
ending.
you poking your nose where it doesn't belong, I will never stop haunting you. Wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
That's really threatening. I
The
thought we were
breath on your
besties.
neck, always just out of sight. If you ever come back, I will haunt you until the day you die.
Bestie, listen. I'm super confused right now. That's the game. I mean, I get it, like, people died, so, like, I feel like more shit would have happened if those characters were still alive, but there was no conclusion. What happened to Nick? What happened to Dylan? They're not dead, they're werewolves. So they will turn human again. It said Kaitlyn could not overcome Caleb the werewolf. But it just showed us Max infected. As Chris Hackett was left alive, Max remains infected with the werewolf curse. So Chris Hackett is still alive. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hang on. That was gruesome as fuck. I do like this new recap ending of, okay, this is what happened to all these characters, but can we breathe for a minute before we go back in and see Ryan like that? Oh, God. Killed by werewolf Chris, camp leader. Laura deceased. Laura and Travis reached a bloody end at each other's hands. Travis deceased. They killed each other. Bobby Hackett deceased. Mauled to death by his werewolf brother. A lot of death here. Deceased, massacred. Chris killed his whole fucking family. Deceased, shot Constance's face off. That's horrifying. Killed by werewolf Nick. Oh, that was werewolf Nick. Okay, that answers that question. After Ryan eventually abandoned him in the basement. Kaylee deceased. Shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her for werewolf Chris, because you can't tell who's who when they're a werewolf. Oh, Abby. Met her demise when Nick tore her head off from her body. Still infected, spared by Ryan, Chris must now face the consequences of his rampage. Dylan survived, but must now live with the curse. Nick, infected, survived the full moon in werewolf form. Alive, survived the night in the safety of Chris Hackett's surveillance room. Slaughtered by Savage Caleb just before... Oh, what? Wait, what? Froze to death in the freezer when nobody came to free her in the morning. God fucking damn it. Still infected, having survived. Caleb returned to his human form. So Dylan died out of nowhere. He turned into a werewolf and then it's just like, oh, he died. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. The white wolf alive as... Wait, what? Hang on. As the sun rises, the white wolf slinks back into the safety of the woods, waiting for the full moon to come again. Silas? That's confusing. I don't get that.
Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre. What do you make of that, Anton?
Kind of a gross way to put it, no? Why make a pile?
I think it's metaphorical. At least, I hope it's metaphorical.
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of supernatural involvement in real-life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are. Real-life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway,
there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There've been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank you.
Oh my
That's
God, get
something
on
that
with
a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell vibe to it.
Who do you know on the inside? The inside of where?
What?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that says, stop doing a podcast, no one's listening.
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
You didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know
knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show. If you are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key I could like slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key. Just use your fingers.
Just give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No. Get your own key.
It's not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No,
Oh
ghosts
my
couldn't
God.
open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay,
That's
you
true.
need to be more concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
Yeah.
What if I showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras? Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where the camera was found.
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping over a root. Being jostled. In uneven, row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm about to lay a little something else on you. My sources also tell me that their backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Really? Then, okay, well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime suspects?
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were. Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are. But I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7, has great supernatural powers,
Uh-huh.
closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of unexplored darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
That's it. Even that podcast clip had like the most abrupt ending. Like you're just talking about like, oh, this is where the story gets paranormal, and then you're just gonna cut it off, bro. I can't skip this.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you some light
Okay,
reading.
there's more.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I
Right,
can
but
read
I
this.
feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp.
So they were
and I
kept
sure
in
as
the
hell know
house.
that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it.
So they know.
I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I
That was
dream
Ariana
about
Grande
that
in the beginning.
fucking fire. We were just
I knew it.
dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, KXOXO. That took
Oh, that
a
means it's
turn.
definitely gonna get
Yes.
copyright stricken.
Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah, there was something going on, something eating away at her. And that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
So, I don't think that's going to be a problem for this next one.
Oh god, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Dude, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's mad shit, fam.
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from people hiding stuff.
Okay.
And next we have this empty vial thing.
Oh yeah, what
Now
was
to
that
me,
in the
empty
tree?
implies that it was once full.
Samesies.
Bloodstains, maybe? Filled with blood?
Looks that way.
Freaky. Some kind of ritual thing?
Do I detect a hint of belief?
Love a good ritual. Kinda fucked up that these guys know who we are, though.
Okay. Anton, what you see next pretty much confirms it.
That you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist, a loser?
Shit went down at Hackett's Quarry this summer. Real, supernatch shit.
See, you always say things like this, and you're always overselling it.
You always have to oversell something to even sell it. That's capitalism, baby.
All right.
Okay, this is actual footage from one of the trail cams in Hackett Woods.
Oh, cool. A camera in the middle of the woods. Did they find a squirrel?
Be honest, if it was mounted on a mountain bike, you would watch that whole video.
Yes, of course. Is there a mountain bike involved?
No, but take a look anyways.
Okay. That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no way that is a bear.
Okay, well, a skinny bear?
Okay,
A skinny
this
bear?
could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry, though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake. Technology is super scary.
Yeah, but what the hell were the Hacketts doing with footage like this anyways?
Huh. That's a good point. Weird little video of a skinny bear. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear. Have you seen a skinny bear?
Yes,
No, I've
that's
not.
very
Bears are
sad.
huge. Oh.
Yeah, polar
Oh.
bears, it's hard for them to find food sometimes.
Oh.
Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
Okay, but putting the
they're
Hackett
cute.
family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, do you want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you need someone to comfortingly pat your back?
Please just say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I don't
get
want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have. Okay, so what's this? What are we looking at now?
A photo by one of the counselors, Emma Mountebank, downloaded from her phone.
Oh my god, is this real?
Well, that is what we're here to discuss.
Okay, this looks shocked. I mean, doesn't it?
Okay, but if you downloaded photos from my phone, yes, they would all be shopped as well. There would be a filter on it to make my eyes look big and cheeks look pink. But I don't even think that has even any of those filters. Look at the eyes and tell me that's not real danger.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, weird, bizarre, yet bona fide.
What the hell happened?
More than we are being told.
Yeah?
There's something else too.
Okay.
Look at what happens when I put it through a negative filter.
Whoa! Okay, what is that?
It's her! The Hag of Hackett's Quarry! See? Full circle!
No. That could be anything.
I
Like
wish I
what?
could see the photos they're talking
Please,
about.
try to explain
I don't
what
know
that-
what's
Like,
that thing.
even if
There's
they-
this thing
they
that
put
makes
it
your
up on
mind.
the
You see
computer.
faces and stuff. There's people. There's Jesus shows up on toast every once in a while. This could be whatever.
Well, I don't need to hear too much more about your breakfast, but I can't believe that you're still questioning this. You're doubting your own cynicism now, though, I can tell. I can smell the doubt that you usually apply to other things on yourself. Pixar didn't happen, right? Well, Pix-so did happen.
No, pics you can fabricate. Experiences you can't. I would need to see the Hag of Hackett's Quarry myself.
Well, if you want to go to North Kill with me,
No,
I actually have a
I
really
don't.
good
Okay, I
relationship.
believe you.
Okay, but you know what? I have something that couldn't be fabricated.
Claw marks in a wall. I could make this right now.
I think they
Just
are putting the photos up,
find
but
me
it's
a
so
wall,
small that
I'll
like
take
I
a
can't
fork
really see it.
and
So I
just
wish they
go to
like
town.
Wow.
blew it up some
What an
more.
artisan.
Thanks.
Well, to me, this isn't actually overtly supernatural because it could have just been, you know, an animal or someone's angry parrot. But it'd be unfair not to discuss.
Why?
Because the audience has come to expect a certain length of the podcast, so we actually have to sometimes do a little bit of filler.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have much to talk about.
Well, whoever did reach out thought it was worth sharing.
There's a chance this is all just a prank, you know?
It was just a prank, Anton!
Who even are you? It's probably just some teenager who's making fun of you. It's probably that dude who came on and gave us a 1-star review.
I would love to tell you that that's implausible, but a teenager making fun of me is probably the most familiar experience of my life. Moving on! How about this? Tell me this isn't freaky as shit.
Oh! Is that skin?
Skin, fur, whatever you want to call it, really.
Okay, it looks human. Is that a tattoo?
I don't think so. Or maybe a really bad one.
Wait. Is it?
Apparently, this belongs to whatever creatures supposedly caused all this.
Okay, do we have the actual thing? Did they capture it? Can I see it in the in its weird flesh, so to speak?
You want to touch the flesh?
I want to touch the flesh.
Well,
That's what she said.
fortunately, the person who sent this to me was smart enough to know that it would be dangerous to steal the actual evidence, not to mention they might suspect that you, Anton, would hide it away so as to sabotage this legitimate investigation.
Right, I am known for destroying evidence. Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man. You're desperate not to believe.
If there's reasonable doubt, you have to assume it's not real. Occam's razor.
But look at everything we've seen. Put it all together, objectively.
Okay. You know what? It's weird. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Oh my god, I've done it.
You haven't done anything. I said it was weird.
I've done it. I've turned you. I've converted you to my side. You're a believer now, right?
I will never be on your side.
I won. I won.
You did not win.
This is
look.
a contest and I have prevailed.
You have not. Look, I just mean I can see it. The lack of details in the news report and this stuff. I don't know, whatever it means, there's merit to the idea that something strange went down.
Strange. Interesting word choice. So, what are you saying?
Shut up.
Come on.
No.
Give me what I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
You've practically given it. Just give me the succinct soundbite I so desperately long for.
Okay, I never agreed to this title, but I would agree that for the first time ever, this case could well be bizarre yet bona fide.
This is the best day of my life.
And that's sad.
Why? Is it not yours?
No.
So what now?
Well, we gotta send this stuff to the police. They can decide whether it's useful or not.
I just wish we could know more. I wish we could just look into a crystal ball and see how it all played out.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? Sure, we could
I can hook you up
speculate,
with
but
my
we weren't
bestie.
there. We didn't go through what these kids went through. There's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
Who the fuck even are you?
I'm being genuine.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You just launched into precisely the kind of content I've been trying to make.
It's just the first time we've had a coherent thought on this podcast.
Is that it? Can I skip the rest of these credits now? Maybe not. Still can't skip this. Alright, that's like, that kind of sucks, but as long as there's no more podcast, that was The Quarry, I guess. I'll let the credits play out and make sure there's nothing else at the end, but I will say I was a little let down by the horror in this game. I mean, Until Dawn, they cranked it all the way up here for Until Dawn, and then The Quarry was, like, down here, like... And it had a lot of potential, too, like, being chased in third person is scary as shit. And I get that it doesn't really match, like, the overall gameplay mechanics with, like, the main focus being on the decision aspect, but how terrifying would it be to run through that Hackett house with the Hacketts after you, trying to kill you as Laura after you shot Constantine in the face? Like, that would be freaking terrifying. My butt would be clenched so hard. And they just didn't take that opportunity. And then the abrupt ending, like, we chose to go in the freezer as Kaitlyn, and then that's it, night's over. Like, okay. It's like they didn't know how to end it, so they were just like, okay, this is all we wrote, ship it. We'll wrap it all up in, like, the character wrap-up, like, final status thing. So, that was really disappointing for me. I was just really that was, like, just as I was starting to get invested in the story, too. Like, the revelation of, oh, we've been talking to the Hag of Hackett's Quarry, like, the woman that I was calling Bestie the whole time, who we bring the tarot cards to. That one tarot card that's like, oh, that sets off this whole thing and is like, oh, that's my son, Silas, and, like, gives you that revelation. That blew my mind, and I was like, oh my god, this game is, like, starting to come to a head. And then it just ends out of nowhere, and it's like, it just falls flat on its face after that fantastic reveal. So, I don't know, if I had to rate Until Dawn and The Quarry, I would rate Until Dawn, like, probably like 8 or 9 out of 10. I loved it. Every aspect of it. I'd probably give Until Dawn, like... Oh, what's this? Epilogue. Witness the epilogue. What's all this? You've unlocked the Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of The Quarry To reverse a playable character's death and try again to save them, use your 3 lives wisely. That is very interesting. That makes replays better. Because obviously you know some of the trophies are going to be like, oh, save everybody, kill everybody, like, these turn certain people into a werewolf or whatever. But yeah, so this is a cool feature. This does give the Quarry more points. Yeah, enable it. Can enable or disable death rewind via accessibility. Okay. So, yeah, if I had to rate Until Dawn and The Quarry, I would probably give Until Dawn an 8 or 9 out of 10. Let's go like 8.5 then. 8.5 out of 10 for Until Dawn. The Quarry, I don't know, like 5.5. It looked really pretty, but it was a slow start. There wasn't a ton of horror. Abrupt ending. Like, I don't know if, like, a full circle ending relies on a certain character being alive, but even so, like, they should plan for that. Like, Emma was still alive. Like, Emma, and I will say, I know we sucked ass at the end, just like we did in Until Dawn. Everyone just fucking died at the end out of nowhere. But Emma was truly alive, and she was in the lodge with Kaitlyn. And it's like, okay, I told Kaitlyn to go in the freezer, which I immediately realized, oh, that's stupid, now I'm trapped in the freezer. But Emma was in the lodge as well, so there's the potential for her to go find Kaitlyn and save her. Like, it said, oh, there was no one to rescue Kaitlyn, but Emma was still in the lodge too. And Emma's, like, the only character that truly survived the night for us, without turning into a werewolf and any of that shit. So, like, I don't even know how to grade how he did, because Nick's a werewolf. Dylan turned into a werewolf, but he ended up dying anyway, which was really weird. Like, there's just too much going on with this game that's just like, what the fuck. So, if I had to pick between the two, I would definitely choose Until Dawn. Like, basically the only thing this game had going for it was 7 years worth of technological advancements that allowed it to look prettier. They could have did so much more with this game, and they just didn't. It had aspects of it that were really cool and really, like, cool little moments, but it just didn't do it for me like Until Dawn did it for me. So that's my final assessment on those two games, and that's gonna do it for October on the channel. So if you watched all this way, thank you so much for watching both of these playthroughs. I don't think I did, like, I don't even think I remember to do like a full outro for Until Dawn, so this will do it for the two of them. If you watched all this way, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you know whenever I post videos. I don't post videos that often, but be sure to hit that bell notification so you know whenever I do. Leave a like if you liked, and if you want to see more stuff like this next year, for spooky season next year, let me know what games you want to see. If you want to see more stuff like this, if you have a scary game in mind that you would like to see me play, let me know in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.